Did they run out of Barbie's shoe size at the store? Stick around and let's try to figure this out together. Welcome to All Dolled Up. My name is Kate, and today we are going to Barbie Land. Dear Mattel, as much as us adult AG collectors have feelings toward you and like to mention pleasant company, these Barbie releases definitely have me, at least, feeling very happy. We have the Barbie Day to Night Fashion Pack by American Girl Collector Series. Originally released in 1985, Day to Night Barbie doll celebrates the women's workplace revolution of that era. This was later re-released in 2017. This is an American Girl Collector Series outfit. I was not sure what to expect, honestly, but I knew I was excited. Let's first talk box. When I first opened the shipping box, I was surprised. Seeing an AG item in this box just caught me off guard. It's like what they show in the picture. It's just, I've never seen anything like it in person before. I like that it's different. It blends the aesthetic of the Barbie box with the world of AG. Obviously, it can't be a window into the box like Barbie's since there's not a whole doll in there. But I like their attempt at reflecting that with the white background box and the purple outlining it. It really does mimic the Barbie box pretty well. The Barbie logo just makes me smile seeing it. And even the night look insert that they have on there, this mimics the back of the Barbie box, the original Barbie box with the purple city skyscraper night scene. I really like this. I think it's a nice callback. Wow, I was not expecting this overwrap to be cheap. Let me hope that I find a way to take this off without ripping it. I do not usually use the word cheap very often. I try to give American Girl the benefit of the doubt, knowing they do have to profit in order to stay in business. But this is just insane. This is the thinnest sheet of paper that feels like it could so easily tear that we have to slide off to get to our box. I guess we're not supposed to keep this. I don't know. Maybe we are, but it doesn't feel that way. It certainly doesn't seem substantial. And knowing us collectors, we're going to want to keep every piece of it. So I do wish they had made this like a cardstock, a thicker material. Okay, so this item in general, it wasn't love at first sight from the stock photos for me, but I knew I wanted the outfit to see it in person. The online photos didn't seem to make this outfit shine, but anytime something is limited edition with American Girl, I'd rather get it at retail price than regret it at the retired resale price. Let's unbox this and let's see if the love grows for me with this outfit. I do like that the underbox is substantial and it's got the pull tab. That is a nice quality element to it. And of course, we've got our Barbie and American Girl tissue paper. Always loving these details of the collaborations. It really just makes it so nice. And we've got what American Girl is calling an authentic replica of the Day to Night Barbie outfit pieces and accessories that transform to create multiple looks. To top off the day look, we have a white hat with a wide pink polka dot ribbon band. The hat is felt, but it's a sturdy felt. It could still easily smash. I'm not saying that, but at least I think it looks great right now, and we'll see how it looks maybe after it's been played with. I would definitely be very careful with it. It's likely not going to look great in a few years. I guess that's why it hits the collector series, because it's not supposed to be played with. But I do really like the hat. A Barbie pink matte velvety jacket with white contrast collar and 2-button closure. The fabric selection for this seemed potentially controversial at first when this item was first released, first dropped online. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments, as I'm by no means well versed in fabrics. American Girl calls this jacket a cotton velvet with plastic online. This did not translate well in American Girl's pictures, and I'm not sure how my video is going to capture it either, but I'm trying my best, and I actually think I'm okay with this fabric. It is thin, but at least it is lined. That gives it an elevated feel, and the stitching around the ends do help make it feel more substantial. And the suit collar is finished really nicely. I'm not usually a fan of velvet type fabric, but something about this helps it feel more like a suit jacket. It very much goes with the whole aesthetic of Barbie working in an office. And to pair the suit jacket, we've got the skirt, also a cotton velvet with tricot and elastic. Always appreciate the separates. Comparing this skirt to Barbie's skirt, who had a skirt that the length was below the knee, our 18-inch version here is definitely going to hit above the knee, it seems. An interesting modification on this recreation that might honestly be the thing that bothers me the most. We'll have to see once it actually gets on a doll in person. I totally understand these are toys for kids. I just selfishly love the look of that longer office skirt and feel like a stretch fabric below the knee could have worked. And it is classified as a collector series, so there would be no factoring the play level elements while designing it, I would think would take a back seat. Looking at our night look, we've got a pink sequined bodysuit, which on the website says is cotton velvet. And in my expert opinion, it's definitely a translucent sheer fabric with sequins on it. You can totally see through this. I'll try to show some examples here while filming, but I guess when they say cotton velvet, it does include that velvet fabric on the straps, which I do find as being a really nice touch, having the two different types of fabric. I don't love the fabric selection of the actual bodysuit though, and I think most everyone was saying that when they first saw this release. Barbie's was not cheap sequins threaded on. It was a beautiful sparkle fabric. I do think there were better options than what they ended up going with these sequins. But one positive I will note, at least the sequins go all the way down on the bodysuit, consistent throughout the bodysuit. The leotard from the practice to performance dance set is only on the top, so it really can't be worn without the skirt on the bottom. Looking at Barbie's outfit here for American Girl, they are going to always pair the tulle skirt with the bodysuit, and so they didn't necessarily have to put the sequins all the way down, and I think it is nice though that they did make it fully sequined. Even if the comfort level of that would be less than stellar, but these are dolls, so I guess we don't really need to factor that in. And we have a pair of shiny white shoes with pink toes. My favorite part of Barbie's whole look are these shoes. And that's Barbie's, not these. These are flats. Barbie's are heels. But let's start with some compliments, then get into the what's really happening here. Why do these not look like American Girl sized shoes? All right, the compliments. Since this is my favorite item of Barbie's look, I do have compliments for these shoes. There's just something about the sharpness of the white and the pink that I love. It looks sleek, it's feminine, but balanced. They remind me of another AG shoe. And shout out to my AG bestie in Massachusetts who knew what I was talking about at 3 a.m. when discussing these shoes being similar to another outfit. The celebrity chic outfit. I really liked those shoes except for that front plastic loop with the chain. And so these not having that chain and then the sole being all hot pink make them just so fun and better in my book. Better than the celebrity chic outfit, but not better than Barbie's version of these shoes. I do wish that there was a kitten heel on these as well, since Barbie's office shoes had a heel on them, but I still love them. Okay, that's it for the compliments with these shoes. Now for the sizing of these shoes. Did the store run out of Barbie's shoe size? Are these American Girl shoes? They seem so long. Like, I think Maple Leah has shoe sizing like this where they're longer. I don't own any Maple Leah outfits yet. I want to. There's a lot of really cool things on my list from them. But let's compare these shoes to those celebrity chic shoes. And the sizing, I mean. We know what they look like, but the sizing, they're obviously different. And let me know too, maybe these are just my shoes and other people's don't seem like this. I really don't know. I'm just surprised, I guess. This was not on my bingo card when unboxing this, that this would even be a thing. A complete surprise to me. We also have a pink chiffon scarf that ties in front. And in case you haven't caught it yet, I did a video where I recreated the Barbie movie looks using only American Girl branded items. I had nothing that was like a scarf for Barbie when she was wearing her Western look, and so I had to use Courtney's pink tights as a scarf for that look. Well, for one of the looks. I guess I did have kind of a scarf that I did 2 pink Western looks. You'll just have to watch the video to see what I'm trying to explain here. But back to this scarf. It's nice we've now got an actual beautifully sheer American Girl scarf. It is hot pink, which is true to the original Barbie version, where the suit is a lighter, more pale pink, and then the scarf is a more bold, hot pink. And this is the connector piece between the two outfits. A great accessory to take the suit to an even more professional level, and then also an option for the night look to make it a more whimsical look. I don't have too many thoughts on the American Girls version, but I do find the scarf in general an interesting accessory for this outfit. The original 1985 suit jacket and also the 2017 reproduction of it are both very low cut. Like Barbie going to the office, like that, clearly she's wearing this scarf better than I could ever wear a scarf. Or is she supposed to wear the bodysuit underneath for an easier day to night transition, already having the bodysuit on? Let me know in the comments. Would she wear the sequins under the office look? Or would the leotard be in her bag, in her briefcase, to throw on before leaving the office for the night look? Wearing those sequins all day would be impressive. That would drive me bonkers. And in general, I do think the American Girl suit jacket does have a slightly different cut than the Barbie version, but we'll know better once it's on a doll. For the night look, we've also got a pair of pink kitten heel slides. The kitten heel is cute, and the shape of the strap is very Barbie. The wider part and just how it swoops, it just feels so Barbie-like. I don't know if it feels beach-like or California, but it is giving Barbie vibes for me. I wanted to see how these compare to the pink Stardust heels. And before I had this in hand, I also would have guessed that these shoes would have felt like McKenna's meat shoes. Those are some of my favorite shoes. But they are a hard plastic. These are not like that. They are a softer plastic. Seeing the comparison, these American Girl Barbie shoes are unique. With the kitten heel and shape of the strap, they've got that plastic backstrap. I never really like that plastic backstrap on shoes, most likely because it can crack and break in the future, but we'll see how it looks on. I understand why it would be needed to keep the shoe on, but never my favorite. And let's keep unboxing items. Back to the day look. Every boss needs a pink briefcase. I love that this is plastic, which is so funny because we, as American Girl collectors, never like when something's plastic, but it's so Barbie and gives all the right Barbie feels when it is plastic, and especially that thinner plastic. It's fun that it really does open pretty well, actually. It's got a hinge that opens versus like the bending the plastic back. If this doesn't make sense, it'll make sense when we look at the bag. And let me try to let you hear what this is like. This actually feels like a Barbie item I grew up playing with. I didn't have this Barbie day to night outfit, but I think I had something like, I don't know, like a Barbie doctor briefcase, medical case, something like that it would open, and this feels just like that. It has that thin plastic for it to feel true to the Barbie versions of this, and they're spot on with it. Good job, American Girl, making something a thin plastic. Ah, the pretend calculator that she can hold. This feels so retro, just being a calculator in general, so 1985. anything pre-cell phones, having to have the calculator and walking around with a calculator. I feel like kids would be asking questions about a whole separate device of carrying around a calculator, unless if they're like doing calculus. I actually use a calculator a ton at my job, so I'll vouch for you, Barbie, to the kids with this calculator being a requirement at your office job. But also, why is this double-sided? I know it's just a sticker, so it's not really a big deal, but I find this so funny and I'm not really sure why. I've never seen a double-sided calculator before. Barbie sure needs to crunch those numbers at 2 times speed for this double-sided technology. She's got a 2-tone pink envelope style purse. It's fine. I don't love it as much as the briefcase, but I remember not liking the Barbie purses that were like this either, so my opinion here really can't be applied to what American Girl has done here. I was surprised that it also opens. Did we know that this was going to open? This opens by way of bending that plastic back. And that's the comparison that I was trying to say earlier, where the briefcase has a swivel, whereas this, you just kind of bend that plastic back. So, I mean, it would weaken the plastic over time. I know it's cut, so it should do that, but just something to note. The strap is very soft, like pliable plastic. I was not anticipating that, but it works. I don't know if in 20, 30 years it will work or if it will have cracking or split altogether, but I think it'll make it easy to put on the doll's shoulder and lay better. And the diamond ring. I love that they included this diamond ring. I think rings are always so cute on our American Girl dolls. Very true to the original. Barbie needs that bit of bling bling, obviously. And lastly, we've got a sheet of punch-out Barbie accessories, including a faux newspaper, magazines, and credit card. It feels like I'm punching out pieces to a board game. I find it interesting they didn't double-side this. Back to that calculator, I think that's so funny. That was important to double-side, but I guess here, these cards, maybe in the 80s, were front-sided only, but definitely not a newspaper. A newspaper, I feel like, would have print on both sides. Barbie is bi-coastal and very international. Very impressive, Barbie. Okay, let's circle back to that skirt. When I first saw this item online, I thought there would be 2 skirts, a second skirt. I know it said reversible in the description, but from this image that American Girl posted, I definitely thought we were getting 2 skirts in this set. I don't know. Was there a picture where you could see the tulle underneath the office skirt kind of poking out? I don't think there was, but maybe I missed it. I get, 2 skirts would not necessarily make sense for an outfit that is advertised as day to night. I just didn't think through it much, I guess. And last night, before I opened it this morning, it finally hit me. We've got 1 skirt, not 2 skirts. It has to be a reversible skirt. One with pink matte cotton velvet on one side and gathered bright pink tulle on the other side. The concept is, after all, Barbie being committed at work and fabulous in the evening, but she doesn't have time to go home and change. So she needs one outfit that can, with modifications, take her from the office to an evening out on the town. A converting skirt follows that much better than a whole separate skirt. I guess I just did not process that until now. Do I think this is the most stunning going out evening look? No, I'm not really a fan of it, but it is true to the original Barbie design, so I'll take it. But also this single layer of tulle, and then the single layer of tulle kind of covering the backside of the office skirt. I don't see how this is going to hold up well. I guess they didn't design it. Mattel did in 1985. And that completes it for this collector series outfit. No more than 8,000 were made. Take Mattel's word, because you are not getting a numbered certificate of authenticity. Sure, it didn't say that we would be getting one of those in the description, but it did say a collector card under the materials list, which I guess is one of those Barbie's international cards from the Punch-Out. I don't really know. I don't really know what a collector card is, I guess. But you're not getting a numbered certificate of authenticity. I guess so we can all just say we all have version 1 of 8,000. Okay, I have waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get this outfit on an American Girl doll. Let's have Lila show off this look. We'll breeze through me struggling to put this on the American Girl and being very delicate because it is $75 and I can be reckless and I really don't want to snag this. But once we've got Lila in this look, there she is in the day look. I love this outfit. This is my favorite of the 2 day versus night looks. Okay, so let's go through some of the things that were unknowns that we wanted to look at closer when this outfit was on the doll. I said the skirt looked too short, and I would say the length of the skirt on the doll is actually okay, but I would still vote for it being a bit longer. The original 1985 Barbie version of this skirt was definitely well below her knees. It was a long office skirt, and I like that look. But at least it's not as short as I initially thought it was going to be based on some of the promo pictures. The shoes, I love them. I love the look of the pink and the white, but they definitely would be even better with a kitten heel. Barbie's office shoes did have a high heel, and this is a recreation of that, so I'd like to see a heel here. And the fit. Well, it's got a gap in the back. You can see that, like visually see that. Trying to see how this shoe fits this American Girl doll is making me think of, remember when we were kids and adults would try to see how the shoe fits by pressing the toe of the shoe, kind of jamming around your toes to see where your toes fell in the shoe. I don't want to do that too much here. This is a collector item after all, but there seems to be some room there at the front. And I want to grab that celebrity chic shoe to try to compare how the fit differs in the look. It looks different, that's for sure. I think it's fine. It doesn't really change the look much. You can't really see with the fit. I mean, you can if you're looking at it, but it doesn't really seem that drastic when the shoe is on. Just if you have been around American Girl shoes and pulling these shoes out of the bag, you'll likely feel the shape is not correct or just feels a little different. And let's get the hat on. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting to love this hat as much as I do. It completes the whole look. She looks amazing. So cute in this hat. It really sets the whole outfit a step above. Now, the cut of the suit jacket. I was curious how the collar shape would compare to Barbie's, with Barbie's being very low cut. This is definitely not as low as Barbie's, as I do find it to be a higher cut. But what was more surprising, look at how the shoulders seem to hover above. It doesn't seem to fit well on our American Girl's shoulders. I don't know if that was intentional to give it a more structured look, that color being more impressive, or maybe American Girl is doing a new fit, or maybe this was unintentional. I don't really know. It will help the scarf nestle into the suit and hold the shape of the scarf well, which is actually a good thing. And the buttons on the suit jacket, I was surprised it's just a single button that works, but that honestly is better than having to work with 2 buttons and being concerned about pulling at 2 buttons, so that's a win. Oh, and I forgot the calculator here in this look. She can hold the calculator really well, and I promise I'll show you that later. Let's bring in Maritza for the night look, at least as much as she can, with only being 1 skirt available in this set. I know that's not the intention of this outfit to have 2 dolls wearing it, but also I want to share what all of the pieces you are getting in the set, what they look like in one snapshot here. Sorry, Maritza, for just the bodysuit that you get to wear in this cold winter, but here's everything you get. And if Barbie was truly taking the look from day to night, there is no way she would fit all of her night items, like the shoes, in that briefcase. Also, what would she do with her briefcase while spending that time out on the town? Would she leave it at work? That defeats the purpose of taking a briefcase back and forth to the office. I'm just being silly. maybe I think I'm trying to build a case for why I didn't initially put it together that the skirt was going to be reversible. And because Barbie can be anything and the fashionista that she is, let's take a look at the night look. Have to share the day and night look for Lila. She perfected the ultimate wardrobe transformation wearing her famous soft pink power suit that transforms into a sheared skirt evening look, her first ever day to night ensemble. I mentioned the length of the skirt for the day look, and I'm going to mention it again at the night look. Barbie's 1985 night look, also, the skirt was longer, and I feel like you could see the skirt more than this appears on our American Girl. I'll stop harping on the length of the skirt, but it just feels different to me. And let's mix this up for Lila and see what the scarf might look like styled differently, where it's down on both sides instead of swooped to the side. I definitely like a better swoop to the side, but I wanted to take a look and see what it might be. And then let's try to pull that night bag out in front to see it better. That's kind of how American Girl have it on the box. It's fun to be able to see the front of that purse. Let's have Maritza show the night look. It's only fair, after all, for her modeling just the leotard. Grabbing the skirt from Lila, we see just how cute she is in this. I didn't think I'd like this scarf with this outfit so much, but it's actually one of my favorite pieces of it because it helps hide the junction of the cloth body and her head. Next up, I nervously reversed the skirt. I wanted to see what Barbie could wear to the office with the leotard underneath the office look, making it an easier day to night conversion. I was nervous because sequins could snag the tulle on the underneath of this skirt so easily in my mind, but it worked out okay. Taking a look at this overall outfit, I really like how the straps match the skirt, how they're the same material. I think that's a really nice feature. And adding the jacket for that day look with the sequins leotard underneath the jacket. Here are a few different ways to style the look with the jacket open. With those sequins peeking out, it's definitely a more razzle-dazzle office look. And let's add in the hat. I love this hat. It's just adorable. This might be actually my favorite piece. I thought it was going to be the office shoes, but this hat is winning for favorite item in this set. And let's add in the scarf, hiding those sequins, toning down the look a little bit, a little less razzle-dazzle, but leaving the jacket unbuttoned. It's always nice to have this as an option as opposed to if this were like a Velcro strip that would be seen. And finally, we've got Maritza crunching those math calculations with the calculator in hand and the jacket all buttoned up. She looks phenomenal in this, ready to take on the office world. Lastly, let's see some side-by-sides of all of these stunning women rocking the day to night Barbie outfit. Looking at the day looks, I think this is the 1985 day to night Barbie. And I think I've also got the recreation 2017 Barbie images here. And let's add Barbie into the mix. Margot Robbie at the Barbie premiere in Seoul, South Korea on the red carpet in her recreation of this outfit. Wow, did she nail it. And the heels are perfection. I love these shoes. They're just amazing. When I saw this, all I could think of was just how much Margot Robbie actually looks like Barbie walking around. And then let's also look at the night looks so we can see all of these looks that have been created with this day to night outfit. It's kind of fun to think about how somebody or a team of people in 1985 designed these outfits, the look of day to night Barbie. And here we are in 2024, still enjoying their designs and what they've done. And making it in an 18-inch American Girl doll version. Overall, I'm really happy I bought this. I thought about buying two so I would have like one in pristine condition. I don't know. Anytime anything's a collector item, I get so nervous because that retired resale price, it can just be astronomical. And so I'm always fretful that I'm going to rip one of the plastic straps or stain it or do something. I don't know. I always feel like I'm going to mess it up and need a perfect one on hand just in case. But I don't know if I honestly will do that. I think I'll just keep this one, treasure it, and enjoy it for as long as it lasts. I hope you enjoyed American Girl and this Barbie outfit. Please let me know your thoughts, whether you also purchased this outfit or whether it's kind of just a complete pass for you. I always love to hear from you.